Hoping they have some good weather that day. Not too bad today. A little humid out there.
Humid and a little drizzle early this morning, but it wasn't even enough to measure. And I think that's going to kind of be the trend over the next several days. So our visitors from all over the world arriving into Austin, Texas shouldn't need the umbrella very often. Unlike our visitors that arrived last week for the big kickoff of the festival, who needed it essentially continuously there for a couple of days. It just rained and rained and rained. But you're looking live at downtown Stubbs, the annual Howdy Texas dinner and dance going on there tonight. Folks arriving at this hour and arriving to some pretty nice weather. In fact, the clouds are beginning to break now in some areas. A little bit of blue sky out there. You saw how it's kind of brightening up a bit. Here's another live view downtown from our Paramount Theater cam. That's the intersection of 6th and Congress there right now. Always a busy spot, but particularly bustling today. It is 80 degrees out there right now. At 8 o'clock tonight, we're still at 75. If you're going to be downtown in the late night hours tonight, you can even leave the jackets behind, maybe a light jacket. 69 degrees still at 10 p.m. Our overnight low temperatures won't fall below the low to mid-60s, so never really going to get all that cool tonight. Out in the hill country right now, mid-70s in most locations, 77 in Marble Falls, Johnson City at 76, 77 and around Lake Travis right now. Cedar Park still coming in at 80, Manor still coming in at 78, and mid and upper 70s in our eastern counties. Austin's officially mostly cloudy and 80 at this hour. Out at the airport, it is 80 degrees also with a mostly cloudy sky. Winds are south at 9 in town and south at 14 at ABIA. And sunset tonight is 7:39. In the pollen count today, a lot here. Mold bounced back into the medium category. Remember, yesterday everything was real low. It had all been washed out of the air because of the weekend rain, but it bounced back today. Oak into the high category at 312. Hackberry, sycamore, page 2, mulberry, medium, birch, and willow at low counts today. Around the state, everybody nice. I'm talking from north to south, east to west across Texas, 70s and low 80s. Quite a bit of cloud cover in the sky. That's the gray shades there. Clear in the Panhandle, clear in West Texas. But there's just a whole lot of moisture pouring into the state right now on these low-level southerly winds. And a storm system out to the west is going to continue to draw this south wind in all week long. This storm is eventually going to turn into a big trough out over the western United States that is going to remain there through the weekend into next week. And so nothing's really changed from what we talked about yesterday. Every day we're likely to see a little morning fog, little patchy drizzle, the low clouds to start the day. Then as the afternoon goes along, little sunshine breaks through. Can't rule out an isolated rain shower, an isolated thunderstorm over the next 5 or 6 days or so, but the overall probability for any given location is really pretty slim. Now, at some point next week, and the models don't agree, but at some point, likely toward the middle of next week, that trough will kick out. And when that happens, we're likely to get some good rain out of it again. This is the new 8 to 14 day outlook. Now, this is after South by Southwest has come to an end. March 21st through 27th, wetter than normal weather in Texas, likely stormy too toward the middle to latter part of next week, maybe even a severe weather setup we're thinking. And look at this huge area of the country. Eastern 2/3 of the country will continue to be warmer than normal. Not only during the next 7 days, we can guarantee you that. This is through the next 8 to 14 days. So enjoy the warm weather, those of you from the cold climates. Temperatures tonight, these are the lows. We're only going to fall back into the low to mid-60s, and the highs tomorrow at least upper 70s. I think a few spots get back to 80 degrees like we did today. In Austin tonight, our skies will, they'll break for a while, then they'll go overcast again late. Some patchy fog late, 64 the low. We'll start the morning like we did today, low clouds, light fog, a patch of drizzle, some sprinkles on you, and then in the afternoon, little blue sky breaking through the clouds and a high temperature 79, maybe 80 degrees tomorrow with a south-southeast wind. And if you look at the 7-day forecast, you'll see what I'm talking about. Not much day-to-day change at all. Lows in the morning warmer than average. Highs in the afternoon warmer than average. The same pattern of the low clouds, fog, patchy drizzle in the morning, but then pretty low rain chances through the afternoon. And then about Tuesday of next week, we're going to start increasing those chances of rain as it looks like we'll get a little bit wet and stormy about that time.